Back to the channel, being a fine figure here. Today I finally get to unbox the Superman that we have all been waiting for, or I mean, it's the talk of the town, let's put it that way right now. It is of course from Mcfarlane Toys, from DC Direct, and it is part of his digital offerings that he has. Digital that, yeah, I really don't care much for, but is this the best Mcfarlane Superman we have to date? We will see. We will see. Now, he does look great. He does look pretty good. It is, of course, the Silver Age, as I stated before. And, of course, hey, look, now he finally matched the big hands to a figure. So now it makes a lot of sense. But anyway, we need to unbox this. We're just going to jump on this right away. Let's unbox it. Let's compare it to some other Supermans, or at least my favorite Mcfarlane offerings, and see how this one stacks up against those. But, you know, the other ones don't look too good. But anyway, let me get this out of the box. I will be right back. All right, now that the figure is out of the box and in the turntable there, we will quickly go over the accessories. And, of course, the Mcfarlane Toys, Multiverse, Direct, Page Puncher, they all come with a stand. I wish we would have got a flight stand. I got tons of these with the Superman. I always believe that all flying characters should have a flight stand, but of course this one does have the Mcfarlane Toys digital logo on it. You do get the digital code here where you can go in and you get this digital online character or whatever. I've never done a single one of these. I usually either throw them away, or there's a dude on Instagram, a pal of mine, that he, you know, I go out to him and I ask him if he wants them, and I just give it to him, and he seems to enjoy those. So, hey, more power to him. Of course, we get the standard data file card or trading card, as some of you might know it. Of course, it's got that nice little blog there on Superman there. You can pause it there and read it. And then, of course, it's got the same image that he did on the back of the card on the box. And then he does come with an extra set of hands. And these are supposed to be flight hands, but, you know, I wish the fingers were more close to actual flight. All the Superman, like the movies and stuff, I like posing them in the flight with the fists. I mean, it just looks good when, you know, he's out there flying with the fists. These, you know, they're good for some instances when I'm posing them, you know. He's like floating in the air or whatnot, but other than that, I don't use them. I got tons of these all over in my little case. I just don't use them. I just don't, not as much. I like to post them there more with the actual fists. Now that's it as far as accessories. Now, looking at this figure, it does look great. The blue, it's incredible. It's almost similar to the blue that he used for the Christopher Reeve version. And, I mean, you can't deny it. It looks great. Let's zoom in a little bit here. He looks good. It looks really good. He did, again, this is the Crisis body, which is a great. I like the fact that, I mean, the cape is the right length, not, you know, not too long, right? Exactly like the movies and the comic books and stuff. The face sculpt, it's very nicely done. The skin tone, it looks great. It looks like it's just plastic. It's not even painted. He's got that nice shadowing there on the hair. He's got those nice, sort of like the comic highlights on the hair. He's did a good job. I mean, he does have the painted on S. And most of the Mcfarlane figures, mostly all the Superman figures that I own, except for a handful, or the latest ones, where they're all molded. This one actually looks pretty good. And it's not too big and it's not too small. To me, it looks just about right. It looks good. The outline, I don't know what that's about. But it kind of pops. So if he's going for that Silver Age comic look, yeah, it looks good. Either way, he could have gone either way with it. I kind of like it. I don't know what you guys think. Tell me in the comments. I kind of like the outlet. I like that outline in black. It looks all right. And the trunks there, it's got nice. The painting's actually pretty good, and they went all around. Wow, this is one of the best looking painting jobs on the belt that I've seen, and I've seen a lot of videos out there, and man, he did this one's pretty good. And he's got the little scrunch there on the tights, on the jean, on the trunks there. I like it. That's a nice touch. Oh, even in the look at that, in the abs there, it's got some. Hey, you know, it is a suit. It is spandex, but hey, even spandex right up. And they did a good job, especially in around the joints and the thighs and stuff. Any in the arms, yeah, even in the shoulders. He's got some in the shoulder. Yeah, you can see the little ruffle part there from the suit. That's actually pretty good. Cape looks really good. Kind of reminds me of the 1000 release, except that it's not as wide as the other one. So and it's right under the neck piece, so as you can see, but it's nicely done. I mean, looks great. The skin tone on it is perfect. I mean, we get all kinds of Superman skin tones. This one's like perfect. Perfect. I like it when they don't paint it. It looks very good. And got the S curls, got the flowy hair on the top. Now, this is great. This is a really good figure. It's one of my favorite sculpts. He nailed it. And you got the not too crazy big ass on the back. Also with the outline. Here it would have been all right without the outline. But yeah, other than that, I guess we'll just nitpick that part. But everything else looks good. It looks great. I am still partial loyal to the Superman 1000. That was my first Mcfarlane per se, because I had dabbled a little bit on some Batmans and stuff, but I ended up like selling them. I was just gonna focus on the wrestling figures. When I decided to go back on, the first figure I happened to catch was that original 1000, and to me he's still, I mean, it is obviously it's a lot smaller, and he's got that other body mold, but and now it's just starting to get loose, but you know, it's still, I mean, it did a good job. The skin tone was a little off, the hands were a little bit small, you know, the ball joints there on the wrists, it would have been nice if they, you know, they would have like gave us some skin color there on it. I mean, now after all these Supermans, you get to see the flaws on some of these older figures, as you know, as you should, improve them by the years go by. But I'm still loyal to this one. This one still is pretty good. But that, I mean, this is gonna be on the top. Thank you for the memories, 1000. You know, the Walmart version that we got recently, as you can see, he had that sculpted big S that just basically cover his whole chest. And then when they did the Walmart version with the gold, they kept the whole shiny thing, and then you could see the paint. The blue was like more royal, like a deeper blue. The boots are actually pretty good. They pretty much kept the boots. These boots are great. These resemble like any Superman from a comic books movies that I could remember. This one here, you know, the S, they kind of toned it down. It was painted on, and then we finally got the S in the back, and as you can see, the S is like very exaggerate. See, I would have preferred this one without the outline. This would have looked good without the outline. But, I mean, I'm not, that's just it. That's all I can find wrong with this figure. And, of course, you know, these are some of my top. This one, I'm still loyal to that one. Again, he's also on my favorite, which is this one here. To this day, this is the figure I usually use the most to pose. Now, it does have like a very weird shade of blue. But, I mean, this one here, it's still like, when this one came out, I was blown away because of the sculpt that they, you know, he used. The S, it is major exaggerated in the back, as you can see. It's like, and it's like disproportionate in some ways. But the, like, you know, matches the S, which is, but other than that, this was good. I mean, I got a lot of great pictures with this figure. It's one of the ones that I usually go to when I'm thinking about photographing Superman. But I mean, the improvements on this is incredible. And then, way before this one came out, this was another one that I kind of liked. It was in the Page Puncher body sculpt. And I do have a great picture that I took of this where I photoshopped it into space, almost like Christopher Reeve, because, we didn't know at the time if we were going to get one. Flying over the moon, and smiling as he's flying off, like that scene from the movie. And it was great. And this was actually pretty good until that one came along. I used this here, and then the blue was a little better on it. It still had this nice molded S. It wasn't too big, but it was nicely done. And of course, the Page Puncher, the cape, it was good for photography and stuff, wind and stuff. But this cape was just like, it was just so thin. Everything it's like you really couldn't do anything with it. But it was still one of my favorites. I mean, and then of course there's also the one that I do like was the Hush Superman that we got. Let me just move these babies to the back. This is also a pretty good Superman. So, I mean, again, I got my team. I got my Batman, the Nightfall Batman. I got the Wonder Woman. I mean, I got the the classic Green Lantern. We got that digital version. I mean, I got my team. I got my Justice League classic looking team. And, I mean, it looks great. And then, of course, I did appreciate this one, too. This Superman was pretty good. I like that. The angry, evil face was actually pretty good. I also like this evil version that they did with that Doomsday two-pack with the rip is actually pretty good. I just wish they would have done a little bit better with these here. More skin, more blood, just like that. But the face sculpt on this is great. Now, those are some of my favorite Supermans. But, I mean, this one here pretty much stands on its own. It looks really good. As much as I love the Superman 1000 Action Comics version, this is great. I mean, it's great. It's dead on. It is dead on. This is the Superman I remember reading in the comics when I was young. I was born in the 70s. Raised in the 80s, so this is it. This is incredible. It is really good. The color. Oh, look, we got the wrist color and not just painted over, which is good. I mean, it's still pinless, double jointed. Crisis body. It's one of the. It's the best Superman sculpt from Mcfarlane that we've gotten so far. So, he waited till the end to give us all these great figures coming out. I'm glad we did finally get one. And it's, the hype is real. It's pretty good. I try to go on and see if I can get myself another. But they are pretty much sold out. So I've been watching around, and my friends over in Canada at DJC Collectibles. And hopefully if they do get one, they will let me know. Because I would definitely like to get one, and I will definitely keep that one in a box. I'm not a box collector, but another one of these is worth keeping in a box. But man, it is. Well, it's worth the hype. It is incredible. It's nice. It is really, really good. Well done, Mcfarlane. Well done on your way out. So there you have it, guys. Thank you for tuning in as always. Thank you for your support. Continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure. I will see you later.